Right, we're back. I'm in a good mood now. I've been to Whisky's, I've got my click and collect. I've come back and this is slowly drying out. I've just moved, I should have moved it under earlier like Jill said really. I've moved the barrel under the gazebo. Another video. Check my videos out for this gazebo. Love enjoying it. My daughter's happy now. I've sorted her out with a day tent and that, and she's got the little teepee thing up, which is looking good. Got myself a nice cup of tea. I'll bring the camera around in a minute, look at this wood, it looks lovely. It really does look nice. I'm just starting to put the screws in the side. So I've got I showed you before, I've got the Sealy 3.5 by 10 black posi dry self-tapping screws. They're only to hold the band in place. I don't want the wood drying out and all the bands folding out. I don't know if they ever will, but you never know. So that's those. Oh, nice cup of tea that. This wood's looking lovely. Really does look nice. Really does look nice. I'm in a nice little area now. I'm under the gazebo. I'm in a cosy little position. I'm not going to do like, I'm just going to dot a few screws about here and there, I think, just to hold the band in place. I think it's a 3.6 drill bit, which is a tiny bit too big. But what I've discovered is if you go in just a little way and then finish off. Right, make a hole, so it's just the point goes through. And then happy days. Scrap a few of these about, I think. Just put them in by hand. If you don't drill it enough, it's a bit of a pig. So that's gone in nice. Some people use the nut head. There you go. So I'll just bring the camera around and show you the wood, what it's looking like at the moment. I've just jacked it off the patio with a couple of bits of old scaffold board. I'll move my tea out of the way. You can see the like the pattern in the wood. Still a bit damp at the moment on the top here. It's really nice. I'll just show you around the side. Look at this. It's just drying out. Now there's the scaffold board. Look at this wood. That's before I put anything on it. And there's a couple of screws I put in. One there at the moment. So I'm just going to dot these about. I think I might just put a couple of rows. I'm not sure I'll do 4 rows yet. I'll have a think. Definitely lighten up a little bit. It's looking nice. I've never used the wax before. I cannot wait to use the wax. I'm going to paint this freehand. I think I'm not going to mask it up. I've got myself a small brush. I'm in a nice little area under here. I'm just going to move my chair around it and do it like nice and slow. Right, to be honest with you, I'm on the home straight. I can't wait. I've got a few screws to put in. I might even do it at a later date. I'm going to scatter a few about. That's a food order. I'll scatter a few about. I'm not going to go mad. I'm not going to the top one, I don't think, because I can't see that slipping down there, can you? Because it's not going to slip there, is it? Even if it shrinks, I don't know. We'll see. I'll do a few scattered about. I'm not going to go mad. And I'll get on with the painting and the waxing, really, which is the main bit of the job. Let's get it finished. A few more screws to do. Oh, I'm having to mask it now, aren't I? Start using plastic masking tape. That's no good because the shape of the barrel is curved. The dome shape top of it. You need to use the paper masking tape to turn it around. It's not an easy job. Pain in the backside. It's going to take a little while to mask it, but it's doing my head in. But once I mask it, I can just whack the paint on, then can't I? I was trying to cut the paint in, but it's not having it. You've got to mask it. So masking tape like that, basically, and you have to feed it round. It's a pain in the backside because of like I said, because of the shape. So just do little bits by bits like that. I started painting it, if you can see that. I started painting it there, but I'll mask it. It's so much quicker. Leave it out to dry. I want to do the waxing. Really, I want to get the wax on the wood. Bloody masking tape and paint. It's looking all right though, the paint. A little dab of it, look. I'll mask that bit there. So once it's Once it's masked up, put it on nice thick coat. It says on the tin 2 coats, so Johnny Boy tradition, probably 1 coat. Because I don't want it looking too good, to be honest. I mean, it's going to look nice. It is going to look lovely. Look how quick it is when you mask it. So much easier. Gutted I've got to mask it. It's taking a bit of time, but on a proper job, you're going to do it. You've got to do it properly, haven't you? Right. I'll carry on masking it. Then I'll get the brush out and paint it, and I'll be back in a minute. Wow, I'm absolutely shattered doing that. I've had to mask the whole bloody lot. What's another pain in the backside? I want the home straight now though, so while it's like that, you know what, I might do 2 coats. Oh, down on my hands and knees. You really want, it's a 2-person job, you really want a workbench. You really need 2 of it to try and lift it up onto a workbench, roll it up onto a workbench, tip it up right, and you can work up here, instead of I'm down on my hands and knees masking down the bottom. But I'm on the home stretch now, I've got my seats around it, I can just sit here, occasionally paint as I want, cushy. So, without further ado, I'm going to get the brush out, give it a quick coat. I might do 2, don't know, we'll see. Give it a coat of paint, let it dry, go and have some lunch, let it dry, see what it looks like. Put it this way, I'm never ever going to mask this up again. I'm never going to do this again. Once it's done, it's done. La 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 la, I like painting, boing boing boing, up and down delicate a pain in me groin. Try to be happy and when it really counts, I turn into a rubber ball, bounce, bounce, bounce. That's it people, masked it all up. Did a coat with black, and then I did another coat, so I've had 2 coats of black now. I thought, while it's masked up, I might as well shoot round. I left it, went and had some lunch, come back, done another coat. Happy days, I'm well pleased. It's going to look smart. I cannot wait to get the wax on. Wax on, wax off. There's the wax there, look. I've never used wax before. So I might dab a bit on top, see what it comes out like. I've got my cloth here. This is an old cloth, lint-free cloth, but I've used T-Coal on this. I think it'll be alright. And I've got another cloth here, a clean one, but I'm going to use that to polish. So let's have a little. Oh, it's bloody. Oh, it's quite softer than I thought. Oh, it's weird. Okay. I think that's going to be like that. I thought it was going to be like car wax. I'll tell you what, I'm going to use a clean cloth. So. Rubbish. I'll use a new one. This is a new lint-free cloth. Dab it in. And it's not quite as dark. Well, lucky I got the dark one. Oh, I'm not sure about this. I thought it'd be a bit darker than that. Ooh, it's mangy stuff. I'll put one like that on. Got to go across the grain apparently. As soft as you like. I thought it was going to be like car wax for some reason. That's weird. Let me just rub it in the grain. I don't know. I do not know. Ooh. I'm a bit old fashioned. I think I'm a bit of a stain and paintbrush boy, but that's not looking too bad. I thought it was going to come out darker than that. It's not a bad thing. Still wet at the moment. How far is it going to go? You just rub it in the grain like that apparently and buff it up. Don't know. Don't know if I like it or not. Strange stuff to work with. Definitely enhancing the wood. It's definitely giving it a nice coat. Careful, don't touch the edge, the black one, the edge there. It's easy to apply, but it's also difficult to apply, if you know what I mean, because you haven't got a brush. I think the sides will be easier. I've just started giving this a little polish up, and I'll tell you what, I think it's come up lovely. It smells lovely as well. It's lovely. Not quite as dark as I thought. I might put another coat on the top. You just feel it sealed. You can just feel it sealed into the wood. It's really nice. It's lovely. Might do that another one later on. Right. Let's do the big reveal. Yeah. This is it, people. That's pretty dry. That's it. Oh, get up. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Well pleased. So pleased I painted it up in the end. That's the masking tape off, people. She is looking good. Look at that. Now for some waxing. Just me up. I don't know where to put this paint on. I'll try and miss it actually. We'll see what happens. I just find it awkward. Dipping it. I'm trying to avoid the metal wings if I can. Just rub it up and down the grain like that. That's it. Actually, it's done on quite well. Not quite a repair shop, but that'll rub all off. That'll come off. Let's get the old. Do with another cloth really to wipe this off. That's it, that's going on the rings where it's just dulling it down nice. That's it. So I'll work my way around with that and apply that all the nooks and crannies, and I'll get back to you when it's done. You can't see a lot of difference there as you can. I mean, it's lovely on top. I wanted it to be better off applying with a little sponge brush. I'm going to try to use one of these. It just fits in, that's so happy. I might do it like that. I know you meant to go with a grain. I might brush it around like this and then rub over the cloth after, the lint-free cloth. Well, it's going to be a bit thick. I know you meant to go to grain as well, but if I can just, oh, that's better. I might do it like that all the way around in sections. I'll do it along like that and up and down the grain. Like so. I'll do it in quarters, then I'll know what I've done and what I haven't done. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. I think that will do me like that. All the way round. Slightly bigger sponge. It just fits in that's better. This one's new, it hasn't been used. Right, that's it people. I've literally flew round it with, rightly or wrongly, I flew round it with a sponge brush which I bought last year for, it's meant to be for garden furniture, for putting oil on, teak oil on and stuff like that. I've done another coat on the top with a grain. I've whacked round a couple of times with this. I think it's covered it all. I've gone on the rings. I'm hoping, because it's wax, it will just come off the rings, which it will. So I'm going to give that a couple of minutes, and I'm going to get my lint. I'm going to give that a couple of minutes. I'm going to get my lint-free cloth and polish that up. And I think it's going to look nice. See what we've got. It just goes inside the grain, so I think I'll get the lint-free cloth. Let's have a go. I'll start around the side now. Let's quick little rub up like that. Get it off the paint. I'm hoping it comes with the paint. Which it sort of does. And then I'll just, yeah, it's polishing off the paint alright, then give that polish up and down. And I polish that up and down like that. Gets in the grain. Have a look at that. And it just rubs off the metal bands, leaving it all inground in the edges, and dulls it off a little bit, gives it a long weldy. So all I've got to do now is polish it up and down the grain on every single bit, one stave at a time. And I'm well pleased with that. Right, leave me to it people. I'm going to fly around this. Well, I'm not going to fly around because it's bloody hard, will it? That's it people, all done. I'm loving it, I do love it. The great thing is, I'm actually shattered doing this. I'm absolutely shattered doing this, but you can just carry on polishing and polishing and polishing this with the grain, and it wipes off the bands, and it fills in all the edges on the bands, which I love. And you can just keep rubbing up and down, rubbing up and down. It is lovely. I'm well pleased, well pleased. This surface is done a couple of coats on the surface, and it's lovely. You can just feel the gloss and the smoothness of it. I can just keep polishing this bent. There's a little bit left on the band, need a bit more polishing up. But I think you'll agree. My lint-free cloths I've had that day. I hope you've enjoyed that video. I'm shattered. It's been a busy old day today doing this, plus other bits and pieces, but I'm really pleased with it. I might give it another little polish, but gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. So I chose the right tools in the end, I think. Sanding disc, the little screws to hold the bands in place, I've done that. The paint, I'm pleased to paint these up in the end, smooth, the smooth hammerite paint, or smooth right they call it, and then finally the wax. Dark oak Jacobean, and this is nice. So I don't know about you people, I'm ready to crack open a cold one because I'm shattered. I'll christen it. Oh, I should have a whiskey on here really, shouldn't I? Yeah. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, subscribe. Any comments, message me below. Ta-da, finished. It's just what these whiskey barrels were made for. Cheers people, thank you for watching.